Okay, today we're talking about higher education, not just university, but spiritual study too. All forms of education prepare us for life. We study so we can live, learn a skill, then go out and use it. Everyone gets this until it comes to spiritual learning. That's where many people never graduate. Meditation halls, retreat centers, spiritual bookstores, they're filled with lifelong students. People who have unconsciously decided they'll stay in school forever. Now, don't get me wrong, learning is a good thing. But at some point, we have to apply what we've learned. Not just memorize another teaching and reread the same book over and over, but integrate, test, and live it. Think of a graduate student. After years of undergrad study, they combine all of that learning and begin to explore something new. They test, they research, they fail, and they learn. And from that applied learning, they publish. Not to declare the final truth, but to offer the next stepping stone for both themselves and for others that are coming along that same path. Not every student goes on to write a thesis. Some go out and continue their development within industry. Some share their techniques openly. Others quietly become experts on their own. But the learning that happens comes through the application, the trial and error. It's self-exploration. Now ask yourself, do you approach your spiritual journey the same way? Most people don't. It's funny, in science and industry, innovation is expected. In spirituality, it's often avoided. And I don't really understand why. Maybe because it's scary? We've invested years into a system, a path, a practice. And what if we test it and it doesn't hold up? What if we discover something different than what we were taught? That takes humility and courage. It's easier to stay in the comfort of school with all the familiar books and the teachings and the community. We feel safe. We feel in control. But control is an illusion, and comfort can become a cage. Real growth doesn't come from collecting more methods. It comes from living in a way that tests what we think we know. Doctors and therapists and scientists, they all keep learning while they practice. Why should spiritual development be any different? We don't need more spiritual students. We need spiritual practitioners. We need more grad students who are developing their own mind guides. That was always the intention of the graduates that came before us. The past grads like Buddha or Jesus, they left their teachings not as definitive works, but so that we would build upon those lessons and make them our own. We don't need to be fully ready. We just need to start applying what we've learned. And if you've been studying for even decades, you're not stuck. You're just overdue. So ask yourself, are you a little too comfortable being a student? Are you scared to test what you believe? Are you waiting for one more book, one more retreat, one more sign? It's funny, alma mater means nurturing mother. And for many, spiritual school has become exactly that. It's a place we don't want to leave. But real self-discovery starts the moment that we do. The moment we come out from under that protective wing. So, are you ready to leave the nest? Are you ready to graduate? Not from learning, but into your own life.